Every great journey begins in the ashes of the past. What we call waste today could be the key to opening the gates of tomorrow. Behold the transformation of a discarded object into a masterpiece of engineering. This simple metal is about to undergo a total structural and spiritual rebirth. In this silent sanctuary of technology, the chaos of the scrapyard is replaced by the absolute order and precision of the most advanced refining machines available. The process is violent yet controlled. It is a dance between extreme heat and cold calculation, turning the forgotten into the essential for our future reach. We look beyond the surface of the rust. Our sensors identify the hidden potential within every fragment, sorting the soul of the metal for its new purpose. From common beverage containers to high-performance aerospace alloys, the journey requires a deep understanding of atomic structures and the purity of the raw material used. Artificial intelligence monitors every micrometer of the process. Nothing is left to chance as we prepare the metal for its most demanding and dangerous mission yet. The stage is set for a metamorphosis. The old world of debris is fading away, making room for the birth of a spaceship's vital internal components. The first step of revival is purification. Advanced spectral sensors allow us to separate alloy grades with absolute precision, ensuring no impurities enter the cycle. Magnets dance with gravity to strip away the unwanted. Only the purest aluminum survives this trial, falling into the collection bins like a rain of silver. Power and force redefine the shape. Massive grinders reduce the past to rubble, creating a uniform foundation of material that is ready for the melting process. These tiny granules are the seeds of technology. They flow through the veins of the factory, guided by air and light, toward the heart of the furnace. Validation is constant. Every single nugget is checked for chemical integrity, ensuring that the final alloy will withstand the extreme pressures of the vacuum of space. Even the smallest defect is cast aside. Precision at this stage is the difference between a successful mission and a catastrophic failure in the upper atmosphere. The metal is washed clean of its former life. Every trace of paint, oil, and grime is stripped away, leaving only the raw, naked element behind. Behold the beauty of pure preparation. These chips are now a blank canvas, ready to be melted and reshaped into something that will touch the stars. The gateway to the fire is ready. Inside, a storm of heat awaits to break the bonds of the past and forge the future of aerospace engineering. Humanity and machine work in tandem here. We provide the vision, while the furnace provide the transformative energy required to make our spacefaring dreams a reality. At 660 degrees Celsius, the structure of aluminum is shattered. In this inferno, scrap loses its old form to prepare for a new. The metal flows like liquid gold. It is a river of potential, carrying with it the hopes of engineers and the legacy of recycled material into space. Observe the fluid dynamics of rebirth. Every drop is a testament to the power of heat to redefine what we once considered useless junk into treasure. Purity is maintained until the very last second. The robotic arm removes the surface dross, ensuring that only the perfect core of the metal remains inside. The casting floor is a cathedral of fire. Here, the liquid aluminum begins to take on its first solid shape as an aerospace-grade ingot or billet. Fire meets water in a violent embrace. The rapid cooling stabilizes the new crystalline structure, locking in the strength required for the rigors of orbital flight. The transformation is visible to the naked eye. The heat recedes, leaving behind a material that is significantly stronger and more durable than its previous incarnation. A giant is born from the fire. This single block of metal contains enough material to build the skeletal structure of a satellite or a rocket. Every billet is numbered and tracked. Its lineage from a scrap to space is recorded, ensuring a chain of quality that spans the entire recycling process flawlessly. They stand like sentinels of the new age. These pillars of aluminum are the foundation upon which the next generation of spacecraft will be built and launched. We monitor the thermal heartbeat of the metal. Even in cooling, the aluminum must follow a strict path to achieve the perfect internal grain structure needed. The heat of the furnace is now a memory. The metal is ready to be enhanced with the secret ingredients to become a true high-performance aerospace alloy. Now comes the chemistry of power. Technicians precisely calculate the addition of rare elements to the molten mix to create the legendary alloy 7075, magnesium for lightness, zinc for strength. These elements are the secret catalysts that turn ordinary recycled metal into a material that rivals the strength of steel. Homogeneity is key. The alloy must be perfectly blended at the molecular level so that every inch of the spacecraft part possesses identical, reliable physical properties. We see through the solid metal. Ultrasonic waves penetrate deep inside to search for microscopic air bubbles or cracks that could lead to disaster in space. The internal architecture is revealed. Under the digital lens, we confirm that the metal has achieved the space-grade status required for modern orbital exploration missions. Cold storage stabilizes the alloy. These massive slabs are kept in controlled environments to prevent any structural changes before they are sent to the final machining. Identity is etched in light. Each piece carries its own history and chemical signature, ready to be carved into a unique component for a larger vessel. The transition from raw fire to scientific precision is complete. The metal is no longer just aluminum. It is a high-tech material born from recycled origins. The surface is prepped for the final challenge. The alloy is now ready to face the diamond-tipped tools that will sculpt it into its final flight-ready form. A library of potential. Each of these slabs could become a wing spar, a fuel tank wall, or a heat shield for a return capsule. Design meets reality. The digital blueprints are loaded into the minds of the machines, translating years of engineering into a few hours of precise cutting. The chamber is sealed. Within these walls, the final transformation will take place, where metal meets diamond to create the shapes of the space age, validated, certified, and ready. The journey from the junkyard is almost at its peak as the metal prepares for its ultimate surgical transformation into hardware. This is where magic happens. Under the control of artificial intelligence, the inert aluminum block is sculpted with precision down to the very last micrometer. Friction is the enemy of precision. A constant stream of coolant protects the metal's integrity, ensuring that the heat of the cut doesn't warp the shape. The metal gives way with grace. These silver shavings are the only things left behind as the machine reveals the complex geometry hidden within the block. Multi-axis motion allows for impossible shapes. What was once a flat slab is now gaining the aerodynamic and structural curves required for supersonic travel. Efficiency is absolute. The robotic tool changer operates without a single wasted movement, selecting the perfect instrument for each phase of the intricate carving process. The soul of the spaceship emerges. Every groove and every ridge is a calculated decision designed to withstand the violent vibrations of a rocket launch. The final touch is a mirror's edge. A perfect surface finish reduces drag and prevents stress points, ensuring the component's survival in the harshness of orbit. Beauty is in the details. These patterns are not for aesthetics. They are weight-saving structures that maintain maximum strength while minimizing every single gram of mass. A chorus of creation. In this room, thousands of kilograms of recycled aluminum are being turned into the skeleton of our future lunar and Martian colonies. The machine checks its own work. Every dimension is verified against the digital model with a precision that exceeds the width of a human hair. The birth is complete. As the fluid recedes, that we see the culmination of a journey that began in a heap of discarded waste months ago. This is no longer scrap, it is a critical asset. It is handled with the reverence one would give to a piece of fine, priceless art, the mark of readiness. This component is now part of history, destined to leave the Earth and venture into the silence of the great dark void. A puzzle of metal. Thousands of these recycled parts will soon be bolted and welded together to form the most complex machine ever built by man. We stand at the threshold. The recycled aluminum is now a shield, a vessel, and a home for those who dare to explore beyond our sky. Final validation begins now. A laser grid verifies every curve and contour, ensuring that the component matches the master blueprint to within a single micron. Protected for the final journey, the part is sealed in a specialized container, shielded from the elements it was once a victim of in the scrapyard. Destination, the launch pad. The recycled aluminum is now officially part of the mission manifest, ready to be integrated into the heart of a giant rocket. The piece fits perfectly. It joins thousands of others in a symphony of engineering, a testament to the power of human ingenuity and sustainable resource management. From the ground to the stars, the journey is a full circle, proving that nothing is truly lost if we have the technology to reclaim it. The moment of truth arrives. The aluminum that once sat forgotten in a pile of junk is now the backbone of a vehicle bound for orbit. The fire returns, but this time it is for flight. The metal endures the extreme heat and pressure it was designed for, pushing against the Earth's gravity, upward into the unknown. The recycled metal carries our legacy and our future, proving that even the lowliest scrap can reach the highest heavens with purpose. The atmosphere is left behind. In the silence of space, the aluminum components perform their duty flawlessly and is supporting life and science in the great orbital frontier. The journey of the scrap ends here, but its mission in the stars has only just begun. Metal never dies. It simply waits for its rebirth.